Okay, I know. I mean, oh, actually, no, it was a week break. I thought it was a little bit shorter than what I was thinking. But, yeah, I just posted a video of Battlefield 3. That's why this got pushed. I originally was going to do this at 2 o'clock my time, which would have been 2 hours ago. But then I did that instead, and then I ran over 2 o'clock, so I decided to just push it back till 4, but originally I put it back to tomorrow, just so that I could have time to edit that video and post it. Let me just put up my YouTube chat real quick. So we're here with the 1966 season this time around, 1966 season. Um, One thing about this season that's different than any other season is um, the car set that we're using ain't the I wouldn't say the best one or the best car set to use, but it does the job at least. Hello, hello in chat. I did press opponent manager instead. Well, you got my 72 car, which we're gonna keep until the 67 season, or until the 68 season actually, because I have all the 68 cars already. And now it's just a matter of time. Also, that's just your ARCA roster. There's your USAC roster. Even though there's way more cars in there. But this is your Cup roster. We got Paul Lewis, Doug Cooper, Bobby Ellison, Buddy Baker, Jerry Grant, John Sears. Those two cars are. Wait. Oh, he is part of that company. I forgot about that. Or I didn't know about that actually. Donnie Allison, which would have been one of the first times he would have ever raced Cup Series. Harold Smith, Johnny Wayne. I would believe, even though that says John McCarty, I believe in Old Derringer, Bud the Moore car, I believe. David Pearson. Bobby Jones. Roy Tyner. Don Walker. I'm pretty sure the default 66 uses CTS physics, so I believe you gotta convert to Cup physics. If not, then I was thinking of a different set. Here, there, the list doesn't work. Got Ned Jarrett for one of his last seasons. Actually, no, this is his last season. Last season would have been one of his last seasons, but would be his last season in NASCAR. Because I believe there was a wreck that he had in '66 that made him retire. Got Leroy Yarbrough, Mario Andretti, with probably 3 or 4 starts that he've made since then. And you got Jim Pascal, Paul Dean Holt, Daryl Derringer, Stick Elliott, JT Puntley, Clyde Lynn, Marvin Panch, Bunky Blackburn. I also have Billy Foster because those two are 2 different names and they don't appear again, even though they are the same number. Technically, no, it would be the '67 season when Billy Foster technically wouldn't be there because of his incident at Riverside. You got the second Bobby Ellison. Oh, I might actually have to. That's actually kind of weird. Let me just take out the 2 car, because Jay Thomas, Bobby Isaac, Cale Yarbrough, Fred Rollinson, Dick Hutchison, Don White, Wendell Scott, H.P. Bailey, Wayne Smith, Curtis Turner, there we go, Marvin Panch, Richard Petty. Look at that beautiful look at the font on that 4. That font, even though it kind of looks weird because it's spinning, but you know. You got Larry Hess. You got Roy Main, AJ Foyt, James Hilton, J.C. Spencer, Daryl or Bernd. I don't know how to say that last name because last names like those are interesting for me to say. Jimmy Helms, been there, done that, seen that guy before. Tyne Lund, Jim Hurtubise. Tom Stone, got Ned Setzler, or Setzler. I did say that right. Setzer. Larry Manning, Elmo Langley, Buddy Arrington, J.D. McDuffie. I think this is the first season that we've seen him so far in this series, but I think he made a couple starts before then in real life. Earl Bomber, our teammate, our KKK insurance, or KNK insurance teammate. I think I said something else. KNK insurance teammate. There we go. Another Buddy Arrington. God, why do I do this to myself? Wasn't there an NR2003 too? There's a lot of like cars and there's a lot of numbers. Oh, we got Buddy Baker one, but he, sorry, in the lost her, I'm pretty sure. Frank Warren, Worth McMillan, Neil Castles, Buck Baker, which I don't think has been in there. Paul Connors, you got Cliff Gardner, which flipped at, what's that track? I think it's San Jose Speedway. In the West Series, I believe, maybe a year after this season, or a year before. I don't remember. I mean, the 63 Daytonas, it's alright. Probably not the best looking, not the best racing one, but it's good for reenactments, obviously. Sonny Hutchins, Blackie Watt, Don Biederman, or Biderman, whatever one works for you. Cuckoo Marlin, Sam McQuagg, Paul Goldsmith, Dan Gurney, and Roy Holquist. I think I said that one correctly. Dan Gurney, which I expect to see some good things from this car. We have 67 entrants. Do not know, or well, there's 67 entries, and only 43 of them are going to be able to, well actually, 43 or less are going to be able to make it to races. And we'll see which ones go to races. So we're gonna start it. So we got Georgia Cracker 300, 90 laps, Augusta. Next race will be Motor Trend 500, 56 laps at Riverside. Those are the two races today. Tomorrow I'm gonna do the whole video about the Daytona Speed Weeks, obviously. Why wouldn't I? And then after the Peach Blossom 500 at Rockingham and Southeastern 500 at Bristol, there will be a special video because it's a new series that would have been made in '66. Now, I don't know if I should go back to the 4X option or the 3X option, because it just really depends on what track is what. Because I feel like 3X helps us get more green flag runs. Because then people don't keep wrecking each other, you know, when they come out of pit lane and stuff. The double file restarts I might do. Let's do it. Let's try it this season. Let's just try it. This season the double file restarts kind of are trashed, and I can't really do much for it. Because I really want to do 4X just because of the cup race. But I know it wouldn't. The only real place it would actually work good at would be probably Bristol. Really, the one track that actually works no matter what setting I have is obviously Asheville, because that's pretty much like that, where you have to do tire strategies and stuff. I'll keep it on 3. I I might turn up back up to 4. And once I get into the next mod that we're gonna use, which would be the 1968 season with the 1963 mod or 1969 mod. There we go. Which at that point would mean that we're pretty much halfway. And then after the 70 season, we're gonna do a couple races, Cup about like 4 or 5, and Cup for 71 with the USAC whole schedule of that series, with the whole schedule of the Can-Am series, and then one-offs with ARCA and our series, obviously, and then 72. Because I think I can make it to 72, but I don't know what I want to do in it. I want to keep the series going, but I don't know how far I want to make it go. Okay, let's just keep it at 3x until the 68 season, then we turn it back to 4. And then during the USAC season that we have, which will be after the 70 season, we will put it back to 3x. Do this because it's better to see it like that. I don't know about that edition of Marnes or Dawns, and I don't know where to find that one. Now, for this race, since we've seen it before and everybody knows about it, if we get the problem where the pace car does not pull out for actually. Before we do that, because just to lessen the issue, or lessen the probability of that issue that I was about to say about the pace car getting stuck, we're gonna add grip to the high side. I'm gonna turn this one down just a little bit. High side will have a lot of grip, the middle will have a little bit more than the bottom. Make it kind of like a high side track, you know. We're gonna try it. Hopefully, this lowers the probability of that happening. Cause I would like to finish this race and go on to Riverside. Cause I feel like either this season or next season we have a chance of the title, of a second one. Last season didn't go according to plan. 64 went according to plan. 63 went according to plan, but I was just short because of the last about 20 races I was trash. 62 season, I was just getting used to the AI and stuff, because you know you gotta get used to that, especially when you're playing multiple seasons.
Drivers, to your cars.
Okay. Whew. So, okay, let's hopefully... Oh, qualifying is already going. I forgot about that. Just do that. John Sears! Look at that man. He's gonna win the first race, watch. By the looks of it, I might be a second faster, actually. I mean, I'm not too... I'm about, like, 5/10 faster, about half a second faster. I'm not too far off. Also, I gotta deal with 34 cars and 90 laps, which, if they wreck, that's gonna be a problem, or no problem. If they don't wreck, then I might be the one getting wrecked. So, let's just go in, make sure the game's calibrating my wheel right, make sure I can shift. Yep. Clutch works. Yeah. Well, it brakes. Okay. Gotta make sure everything's ready for the start of these 2 races. Make sure I have every setting correctly. I do have my shifter, but I don't know what happened to my shifter because it's been kind of wonky, and also it doesn't really want. Because it used to act like I don't know what happened. Like in the game controller thing, the settings of it, I'll go in there and I'll see the shifting or shifter, but then it would not pop up in the game, and I can't do it because for some reason there's this issue with that. And now it just doesn't even register of it being on anyways. So I don't know what. So. Please no big. I mean, if you crash, at least just don't take out the whole field. That's fine. No caution, please? Possibility? No, that's probably gonna be the caution. What's happening? I have cautions on, right? Usually there's like caution instantly. Jeez. Usually there's a caution. Maybe we get lucky here. It's gonna be a little bit harder at this track because I added more grip on the high side too. So I kind of have to be like a lane up, maybe 2 lanes up to have more grip. Oh my god, there goes Timeline up and over. Oh dang, I think that's Curtis actually. Curtis is now flipping over. I say wait a lap, a couple laps before they did that. Now hopefully the pace car doesn't break. Oh, the pace car is working. Okay, good. No broken caution this time. Let's go. So let's look at that incident once again here. So we had an incident on the first lap. We don't need to watch it because obviously everyone knows what happened there because we were right there in the seat. So first, the 55 smacks off the wall. If I can find a good camera angle, finally. And then that makes the 93 go down to the inside. Don't think that causes anything, no. Doesn't look like it. I think the 70 catches the 93 here. I don't know. Who's that on the bottom there? The 3 car gets turned by Pearson into Hellquist and then up into Tylon. And then Tylon goes over. Look at that. Upside down. Already we have a flip this season. And if we go to the 41 car of Curtis Turner, he gets hit by he gets turned by that's Goldsmith, I believe. Yep. He's spinning right, obviously. Then right as he hits the banking, he gets up in air a little bit because of the banking, and then he gets hit by window, which at one moment he's gonna come back down to earth, and then he's gonna come back down on the apron here. Which at that point, these guys pile in, and then the apron again, and then almost okay. He did not turn over. Also, it was not the first lap; it was the 3rd lap of the season. Was there? Okay, I need to check out the first wreck. Because I don't think anyone tipped over. I think it was just a quick spin around. Okay, I passed the lap, obviously. Might as well check. Okay. Yeah, it was just 3 wide. Don White gets turned by Roy Main. Roy Main, there's like 4 cars spinning down the backstretch. He even hits the wall. And Don White almost comes back up into traffic, up into us. But nothing happened. No caution. And then these guys smacked the wall. I said wrong for some reason. These guys are fine. Then the 26 gets turned. The 29 gets hit by me, which turns him sideways. Thought it was going to be caution. But surprisingly, they're still running. And oh, I thought he got turned even more. I thought he died and there was no caution. Never mind. And then John Sears, which he's still in the lead. John Sears is having a ride of his life. Hey, don't say anything about it because Riverside's gonna be easy to get through because it's gonna be a little boring, obviously, but I don't think we're gonna get any cautions at Riverside as long as the AI don't kill each other. Okay, we're definitely gonna have to take a pit stop. It's not gonna be as detrimental as if it was 4x fuel and tire wear. Don't even think there's that much tire wear. Yep. Yeah, Riverside is gonna be fun. Obviously, it's just I think it was last season when I was driving at Riverside. I always have fun at Riverside, but I think it was last season at Riverside. I don't know what happened that caused me to wreck. All I know is I was wearing out my tires way more than usual, because usually I'll get to the pit stop at least, and I'll be able to put tires and fuel on and be fine. But that last season, I was kind of running out. Even at Watkins Glen, I was doing the same thing. And Watkins Glen's on the schedule this time around, because I think 65 was the last time they went until around 87, 88, when they went back there. And that race was held too, because I tried to open up the entry going to one of the last corners, and got myself clipped or tangled with John Cox and my teammate in the 71. This season it's Bomber, but last season it was John Cox. I got turned, slammed into the wall, and then started barreling like a lot. And then John Cox got stuck outside of the racetrack because the invisible walls there. I was about to say, I wonder when we're gonna go green, but you know, there you go. Okay, let's see if the rule is going in effect, which I don't think it's gonna be, because I don't think there's any cars lap down. Like, one lap down. I believe it's only one lap down cars. If not, then I think no one's a lap down right now. And that's why we're not getting it. It's the only season I'm gonna try this. Because I believe in the real life season they had it like this. Get third real quickly so we don't spin the tires. Let's just get the uproar of the corner, and then we're gonna be in the wall. Just don't spin and we're good. And we're still stuck in. Why is there grass? Like, come on. The stupidest part of this track is having grass like that, because it just causes more crashes than good. Oh, sorry, heard of these. Just trying to make it through you guys here. See, they even smacked the wall off of there too. Now they're gonna go 3 wide, and there might be a crash coming up soon. Oh, Curtis hit the wall. I thought I was wrecking, but everyone's fine. Oh, no, no, no. Hit me, hit me, hit me. Thank you. Hello there. The Perez, can I recreate? I removed it because I decided not to do it, because I was gonna do this instead. I might do it, tomorrow while I'm doing the Daytona thing for this series, but that depends on if, I do it or not. Just how I feel about it. Because, please tell me the pace car's out here. Oh, thank God. I thought I didn't see it. No, I'm not gonna pit. Yeah, I didn't get that much damage. Especially at this track, it won't matter that much. I didn't hear anything about engine damage. So we're gonna be fine. If I do, it might just be tires, honestly, and fuel. You know, yeah, let's come down. Everyone else is coming down. We may loosen it up just a little bit too. Kind of feels tight. This too. Don't know what the speed limit is, but we're just gonna deal with it. And then we're gonna let them whack on it for maybe a couple seconds. And like when he says turn 1, then I'm gonna tell them not to. Turn 1? Yep, come on. Yep. There we go. What's the limit? I think it's 70. It is 70, okay. Okay. Tires are good. Fuel. Still need fuel. But we probably helped it a little bit there. Yeah, really the only troublesome spot I see is the dirt on the outside. Once someone gets stuck up there and if they hit the wall at a correct angle, it's gonna cause them to shoot back into the pack, and that's gonna cause the wreck. Now, the plus side of that is less cars to deal with. The bad part of that is having to do more goddamn pace laps. I don't want that. We've already got 2 cars retired, which Tyler and I obviously knew he was going to retire because he was upside down. Wendell was probably retired because of how hard he hit Curtis during that wreck. The same wreck, where he almost turned over Curtis, but we turned over Lon instead. But we are 32nd. Yeah, I don't think anyone is lapped down. Yeah, no one's no one's lapped down. Oh, who's that? Who was that just blew up? Who was that? Oh, Elmo Langley blew up. Had a camshaft. Okay. Well, not blown up, but you know what I meant. Also, there was supposed to be 35 cars, including me, but now there's only 34, so I'm guessing one car DNQ'd or something, I don't know. Got a little wiggly going on in the corner. I can feel it get light. So for the best for the rest of the race here, and hopefully it goes green the rest of the way. I'm able to make some moves. Oh, some people are pitting? Huh, that's interesting. Maybe some penalties thrown out there. See, this is what I mean by it's gonna be hard during traffic, and I just turned over Dick Hutchison and Don White on accident. Okay. That was a checkup and a half right there. And we're wrecking Richard Petty checking up. Jesus. This is like when we say this is a cursed track, it's really what it means. It's a cursed track. I barely tapped him too. I didn't think that this would happen. And it goes over 1 or well 2 times 3. Actually, hold up. Let's count it again. No, you can't change controls. You gotta look at the controls from the README. 1, 2, 2. Only 2 flips there. I think Don White probably got out with the least problems. I have some damage. As long as he's not stupid like that right there. He actually just, goes around him. Is that the lead? What? Clyde Lynn is the leader. Huh. Some of these guys I don't expect to be up here. That's interesting. And they're reckoning it up there. Yeah, there is invisible walls. You can tell by how he flipped over that easily. Also, you can tell by that how many times I keep bouncing off the wall, so you can tell it's a invisible wall. Okay, I didn't get any damage. I didn't get any spinning in a spin, so I don't think I'm gonna need to pit. I think we can stay out. I think we're fine staying out here. I think if we got a pit for fuel, I don't think we should do it right now, because I still think we're gonna need to do a couple more laps. Or like about 20, 30 more laps before we have to pit for fuel. To make it, obviously. It's not a crashing game, it's more or less a racing. It's a racing game that people use to crash in mostly. Just because it does have good crashing physics. Racing is good as long as you can get it going and not have the AI cause every single crash besides that last one. The last one was me, but that was because of a problem or the checkup with the AI. So, kind of the AI's problem there. I'm just hoping at some point we get the real OG Riverside version at some point. Where there's not the left bend into the last corner. Instead, it's just straight on into the right hand. And look at that, some lap cars. You see how bad this is. I put it in 93 because I can't change it once I start the season. So I'm gonna be able to change it when I get in the 71 season because I am doing select races. But for season I just put about like 90ish, about like the high 90s, just to see if just to have some competition and to have a chance of actually winning some races instead of getting dominated by all the AIs. Which that's fine, as long as I have chances, you know? Like if I'm like right here every race, that's fine with me. As long as I don't keep wrecking, failing the race, or keep winning too much. Are we still racing? Yep. Yeah, let's go. Jeez. Just slam the brakes there, Goldsmith. Oh man, there's a lot of smoke over here, so that must have been a bad crash. Also a lot of smoke, I meant gray smoke. Come on. Yeah, I have about a good range. I have it more than the recommend, or the best choosing. So, it was around Here. This is when the caution came out. Oh my god! Jimmy Helms, what are you doing? Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the stupid grass being on the track here. Look, he goes up, and then he cannot get away from that wall because now he's part of the dirt. And then he gets stuck, and then that causes him to go upside down. And then gets hit by, I believe that was Blackie White, or Watt, that turns him over. Yeah. And then he gets engine problems because of it, and obviously, he does too. Actually, his car doesn't even look. His car's not even smoking. His car's fine compared to the 93. Well, the God steering thing is if you have a grip at a certain settings, it's gonna be kind of hard. Because if you have when you turn up the grip yourself to make you have an easier chance, you might want to if you put more grip on a road course for your sake, then you gotta turn down the AI just a little bit to equal it out. Yeah, then you want to turn down the AI about uh, 0.2 probably. So if it's at 1, then put it to 0.80 or 85 for the AI grip modifier. Because then that's going to help you be able to have a chance with the grip. Because when you add grip, the AI has grip. That's why there's such an issue here. Well, that's good, because that means the super speedway racing is pretty much like real life. You get some type of wreck, even if it's caused by you or an AI. And usually, in this series, it's kind of my problem. But lately, in this race, it's been the AI's problem. And surprisingly, the pace car has been working through all the cautions so far. I believe we've had 4, I think. Yeah, I don't think it would have affected the car as much in real life, though. Also, really, the only place I think they would have had grass would have been probably the pit stop, or the pit lane. Because it kind of looks like that when you see footage of the track. Okay, we got some lap cars pulling up here on the inside. There they go. As they're gonna fight for their lap back. It's gonna actually help me too, because I'm not resorting to trying to lead it, or trying to lead the guys who, or try to like wreck someone and try to get the line first before the leader, so I can be on the lead lap. Now I have an actual chance of just being able to get away from them. Stay against the wall. Get down to 4th. Get next to Panch. I think there's actually 2 Marvin Panches, actually. I think I've just realized that. Oof, man. Thought that was going to be a little bit of a problem. This is going to be a problem if it doesn't... There we go. I was going to say, it's going to be a big problem if it doesn't coordinate, so... A hump off of 4 is so fun to go through. Doesn't matter if I wreck myself going through it, it's just fun. Add some character. Same thing with Old Dominion, where you have all those bumps exiting the corners and entering the corner. Oh, Curtis goes Y. Lets me by. Gives you some positions to use and get past with. we're risking this. Oh, it's 87. I thought there was another 3 car in there. Oh, the 3 car hit the wall as I said that. I believe that's David Pearson. No, that would have been, Junior. 3 car, 3 car. Where's the 3 car go? Did the 3 car wreck? I think the 3 car caused the wreck. Oh, it was Buddy Baker, that's right. I just saw him. I forget. I thought he was lead lap. That's what happened. Oh, Richard Petty just got his lap back. So now it's... Actually, no. No. Unless... No, yeah, he got his lap back. So now it's just me versus Paul Lewis here on this restart. I might pit too, because we're at that point now where we could pit and make it. It just depends on how much fuel gets in the car, which I might just do this just to be good enough. So I don't have that much damage. I've probably have the same amount of damage as I had the first wreck before I repaired it. I knew it. I knew nothing could be perfect. Whoa, they're wrecking on pit road. Come on, Redlands and Allison. Come on, guys. Get out of my way. 70. God dang 144 car. Oh man, that's close. That's close. It's close on fuel right now. Okay, is Paul Lewis still the leader? It looks like that if all those guys in front of him are a lap down. Actually, no, Buddy Baker, or Buck Baker is the leader. Curtis Shaw and Don White that are lap down cars. Yep, those are the only two. So they're gonna pull down to the inside with 1 to go, or 1 to green. Okay, let's see what happened to cause that last caution, because I don't think we've checked that yet. That was about here-ish. Yeah, it's when the 3 car got on the wall. Yeah, he kept going, so nothing happened there. Must have been back here someone slammed the wall coming off the corner. Probably Ned Jarrett. Just to name somebody. No. No, they just got hooked. Yep, they just got hooked, and then... Yep, yeah. Well, Jarrett didn't get in the right, so I was right about something. Yeah, that was definitely caution. Neil Castles gets through with no damage, maybe a tap, but that was about it. I think that was... Pretty sure Allison almost turned over there. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I think we're seeing a finish here in the making. Because usually when I get so many caution laps, I usually get some type of cool finish. Not all the time, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. 1 to go. I was reading your comment there. I think those two... Oh, no, there's another one coming. There's actually 2 more guys coming for the lap down. There they go. Think I got room now to deal with. Not to get scared of getting ran through on the caution. Okay. Let's get it going. Get the rolling start, get a good launch, and then completely cheap, cheat the start pretty much. Get lucky with no penalty, because I thought I was gonna get a penalty for passing McDuffie, but I think I got it just right where I didn't get a penalty. Oh, they're gonna wreck. They're gonna wreck. I can feel it. They're gonna wreck hard here in a second. Oh, they're not wrecking yet, but I can feel it at some point they're gonna wreck, because they're going 3 wide, and that's not a good thing around Augusta with the things that we've seen so far. Oh, they're holding their ground so far. I'm just kind of waiting for it. I'm not trying to be part of it. If I'm part of it, it's kind of just what happens, but, you know, maybe I can get down to the bottom now. I think good. And one car got passed. That was Curtis, and we just got slammed by. And we're. Come on. Nope. Oh man. Yeah, he just slammed right into us. I'm just. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure I did not do anything wrong there. Yeah, no, he came down into us. Yeah, look, he's peeling off. Actually, no, we kind of rammed into each other, actually. I'm coming up because I'm thinking he's going to go behind, but then he starts peeling down, as you can see. He slowly peels down as I'm slowly peeling up. And then we hit just right for the wheels to hit, and then pop me sideways. Then we slam the wall hard, trying to save the car, maybe try to get spun around. And then instead get spun around right in front of Ned Jarrett after hitting the wall, and then going up, over, into the wall, roof, or not roof first, bottom side first. And then gets hit by Jim Hurtubise upside down. Don't think that was, I think that was passenger side. No, that was driver side, folks. I got Ryan Newman. I hope it's not a bad season, because last season was a bad season. Oh, I only got 28th. I mean, not last, boys. Not last. I love that. Always love not being last. No matter what happens, just not last. JT Puntley's leading. What in the world's happening here? What are you doing there, folk? Were we all about to be a lap down? No, because no one's a lap down, it looks like. This is kind of interesting. Oh, is that the green flag? I think, yeah. So I'm trying to like find a place to put my phone up so it doesn't fall down. I think that I just found one place. I don't think I died from it. I didn't get that hit that hard. It wasn't like I got punted up in the air like a football. Let's go about lap 70 and then see what's been happening. Oh, they got the glitch. They got the pace car glitch. That means if JD McDuffie does not have to pit during this glitching out of, he probably won this race. Oh, he had to. And Buck Baker is gonna win this race now. Unless Buck Baker has the same. Yeah, it was Buddy. There's a Marvin Panch there. Yeah, there's 2 Marvin Panches. Darn it! I was trying not to cause that. Okay, well I gotta change that next time, or just after this. Who's in the 87? It is Buck Baker, so I was right. Oh wait, there might be redemption there. Where's McDuffie at this moment? Right behind him. Look at him routing turn 4. Yeah, they have the pace car glitch. It's so annoying. Luckily, I'm not here to have to deal with it. Yeah, no, Buddy Baker, or Buck Baker won. Jesus, come on, guys. We wreck out first race. And Buck Baker wins the race. Of course he does. Okay, this is the only DNF we're gonna ever have. Watch. It's just the curse of the Augustas. That's all I can say. Paul Lewis, but then like I don't. There's a lot of people. There's like too much cars in one spot for me to. Fine, we're gonna put Norm Nelson in the Cup Series, even though that's probably unlikely of what happened in real life. Now I gotta make sure I don't have any more like duplicates before we start this thing again. Okay, we're good. It looks good, at least. We caught one. Nah, we're gonna win Riverside. Watch me. Why? Watch this. See my cat right here. My cat's right next to me. This means good luck. So, oh, Norm Nelson made it to the race. Wow. I thought he was just gonna get immediately kicked. And then he got Paul Lewis. I mean, we could say that Paul Lewis in the one car got replaced to Panch in the 42, and like, I don't know, why would there be two Panches? I don't know. Maybe there's a guy named Marvin Panch that's not related to Marvin Panch. I don't know. That happens. Like Jimmy Johnson, you know. I think this is pretty much everybody that I'm expecting to actually make races. Got Jim Pascal there, Clydeland, who almost won the race. You also got Janie Duffy down here, who actually almost won the race. Like, actually. Okay. Let's get to qualify, make sure I have my setup on. I'm not gonna qualify, I'm just making sure my setup's up so I don't die during this race. James Hilton. What is happening? John Sears. Oh, I just realized. I think I know why this is happening. I might not have done the ratings for all these cars, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna leave it be, because this is kind of fun having these guys up here. Also, it's not just these two, because then usually it's just the first two cars that are kind of questionable, and then it's just like people that you guess are gonna be up there, especially Dan Gurney in ninth. Look at that. Now that's realistic, even though really it should be up here, but you know. And then, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, in the INIs of your season files, there's a thing under each event part. It says starting grid, or grid starting, or whatever grid type, I don't remember. You can change that to 1 or 2. I mixed them, so that's probably why we've seen a couple of weird stuff going on so far with the grid. Wait, did I just see Billy Foster? That's kind of realistic too, because he was a West Coast guy too, so he would have participated in this event. Yeah, he's right there in 22nd. With 22. Whoa, the Illuminati confirmed he's winning this race. Watch. Billy Foster's winning this race. Mark my words. Jennifer so climbing that cup car. It's probably like the 2021 thing where she almost was able to, unless if that was like a trucks thing. It might have been an Xfinity thing, because she did drive some Xfinity races. Yep, I was right about the 2021 thing. I was correct. And then she got mad about it, and then in the truck race after that issue, the truck Talladega race, she almost arca braked the hell of the wreck. Like, the wreck happened, you know, the wreck takes like maybe 10 seconds to finish. And then here comes her after 3 seconds of it being done, and she can go to the high side. She chose shoot the gap through the grass and tear off Parker Krigman's tire. I remember those days. Those days that came mad at people who would complain and then do things like that. Now, did I accidentally choose the wrong layout? No, I didn't. See, I'm better. I remember that race. I was waiting for it to do it. What, Dirt Richmond? I made my own conversion of it. It's on the mod Weebly site for NR2003. You should be able to find it. It's under the third ovals, and then you go down to the R section. You should see Richmond Dirt J9, which is my conversion. Honestly, Jennifer is. She's had better runs than Danica, and worse equipment than Danica. It's just, I think she's kind of getting old. But that's not like me saying anything. That's just, like, she's getting old, so that's why she hasn't been racing that much. Either that, I just have not seen the rosters. Okay, let's get going for Riverside. Enough blabbering. Come on, let's get a championship, boys. Let's start this off with a championship. Or a win, at least. So at least get a win. Yeah, not the 1990s, it's the 1971. Oh no. Stop it, please. Oh yeah, look at that. Aha! See, back in the day, Riverside used to have no boundaries. You can go in the dirt all you want. Now I'm using it. I would use it even more, but, you know, I'm not trying to go too crazy. Just trying to get past all the stupidness, that's all. Clutching, you got Pascal there on the outside there. Gas, 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 tap the gas, get it going. Go into dirt ovals, because that's where it is, not short ovals. And you got like, oh yeah, there is a 70s version. It's a conversion from NASCAR Legends. That's why it's probably not known. Outdoor Cup next year. Watch. I like Cup at dirt, but I would like them to be on a real dirt track instead of just covered Bristol. Because the way Bristol has been recently, especially after the last race there, which was on Sunday, probably the best Bristol race I've seen in a while. So I say just go like Eldora or something. Eldora, maybe Knoxville. Bring them up here into California, bring them to Bakersfield. I mean, stock cars used to drive at, or used to race at the Bakersfield Speedway. That was a dirt track. Why can't these go? Honestly, that would actually be kind of fun. Or just bring trucks there. That would, like, if we're not gonna have a cup dirt race, just at least have a truck dirt race. Come on now. That's the only gripe I have with it. With no dirt, I would just at least like have one series have dirt that's not ARCA. Now I should hold my words, because the ARCA Daytona race that I'm gonna do during the speed weeks is coming up after this, so I might have to not say anything or I will get wrecked in that series. Isn't dirt. I would chop through there, but I think that would kind of be just too much cheating. To the point I should just pull myself down pit lane and be like, nope. Tires? Tires okay. Tires look similar to before last season, where last season they tore up a lot for some reason. Now they're kind of just normal tearing up. They tear up, but they're not too bad. They're manageable for my skill set. Which is reason why I had a 64 season championship. Plus, because there was a lot more races than there are in this season. There was 20 more races in that season than this season. And last season there was 10 more than in this season. And still I didn't even get a championship because I was trash. It was garbage. Especially getting used to this Dodge. Not being a Ford. So far we're doing good. Doing decent. Having fun because it's Riverside. Probably one of the funniest road courses. Hey look, there's Billy Foster, West Coast. You got Norm Nelson who was in... No, that was not the leader. It was John Sears and James Hilton. That's right. Needs the dirt to get around. Yeah, get down the dirt. Okay, one thing about this game, about the lagging I'm having, it's a lot easier to manage than Grand Prix Legend, because Grand Prix Legends, I think it's just because it's older, it lags way harder. If you look at the Mexico Grand Prix from 65, you should see how bad that was. I don't run with stability control. I don't run with any of those. Hello, I think that was XL, I think I saw. I remember some guys, I know they don't, because I know I could tell he was old. Your dad just wasn't familiar with the game. Talked about, I'm not gonna shout you out. I only can say hello and that's it. I don't shout out people, especially when they just tell me. If you think that's easier to do, then yeah, you should just send it to the chat. If I mean, no, because I don't feel like sending my Discord to people anymore, because they get some weird users in there that are potential bots that can try to steal my stuff, you know. That's the weird. That's the hard part about being an upcoming YouTuber, especially since I'm younger. People are gonna try to think I'm stupider and try to steal things by trying to go in the Discords. Oh God. Okay, that was not meant to happen. I just was paying attention to chat too much. Yeah, just send it to chat. It'll be easier to send it to chat. I won't have to care about knowing who's who and not have to care about too many people joining and not having the right knowledge on every profile. Know that I shouldn't have them there. I could tell that guy left too, because it says hello and it says shout me out and then just leaves. Sees that I have 1K and then just like shout me out. I'm not gonna shout you out. You don't go up to a YouTuber and say shout me out unless if they're cool with that thing. I'm not cool with that. Unless if it's my friend. Like Lucky 59, go check him out. Yeah, the 70 and my third one are in the Wibby site. Well, yeah, but the thing about the 71, it takes you to a different site. Mine would send you to the Stunod part where I just sneak in the download on one of my INI downloads. I believe it was the 63 one that I did. Alright, get out of here. Get around McDuffie there. That's stupid. See, those kids are. Those YouTubers are like the stupidest ones I've ever seen. They do these cringy videos and then wonder why they don't get so many subscribers, and then they'll ask our YouTubers to give them shoutouts like it's gonna do something. It's not. It's not gonna do anything. Especially when they're gonna say no. Especially when a lot of YouTubers, they actually ban you from their chat doing it. Especially those YouTubers, or those kid YouTubers that also complain with you about certain things about like NASCAR, or just anything in general, that have videos that are probably aren't, you know, the worst, probably the best thing to happen. 86,000 seconds, jeez. Yeah, I think you got that. Okay. I see my moderator's doing fine. Okay, I've chosen the right moderator. See, that's how you can tell when you bond with a subscriber long enough. You can tell if he's fit enough for a mod. Unless if he's your friend too. It's great to see. Cause I don't think it was ever on this channel. I think it was on my second that is deleted now for about a year now, where I did a live stream. I gave someone, random dude, moderator or mod. It might have been my Twitch channel that I used to have. And he just banned everyone that would come in the chat, and I banned him from chat. Took his mod, banned him from chat, and then unbanned everybody else. It was on Minecraft. I was also thinking about bringing back, or doing some Minecraft stuff. Well, I wasn't gonna do like a whole series about it. I was just gonna do like mods, like NASCAR mods. Got herd of bees behind me. You got Helms in front of me. I think we're gonna be pitting here actually. So we're gonna try to. If Helms will let me in, actually no, he's just gonna let me by, so this actually works out for me. Cause we're gonna come in, we're gonna get 4 freshies, 2 cans of fuel. We're gonna just throw in right here. I should probably put that as my, oh, there we go. I should probably put that as my, like, non-approved words in my little thing, too. Make sure I don't run through them on accident. Oh. Was it 55? No, it was definitely 60. It's definitely 65, wasn't it? What? What was the speed? Okay, I don't know what was the speed. I usually it's 70. Was it 55 or was it 65? I think it was 65. So I'm driving all over the place now because I'm angry. Not angry. I'm just confused. What? What was it? pit? I thought I heard 65. I don't remember going over 65, so I don't know what happened there. It's like that one time in last season where I heard 70 or 50, and I got penalty for going 35 for some reason. Doesn't matter, as long as I can stay as close as possible to this front group, I think I'll be fine taking the penalty. Don't wheel lock it. Okay, let's see. Was it 65 or was it 75? It was 55. You know, it would have been nice if you would have told me the speed after I went out of the pits, you know. It's good. As long as I don't go over 55, I'm fine. If I hit 55, it's fine. There we go. Oh, there we go. Get the chart one. Right next to Kilo. We got Jim Pascal. Forcing him in the break. I'm gonna use dirt around. I think that was Castles. Might have been Connors. Around all of these guys. I love old Riverside when you were able to do that in real life. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, Pintley. Okay, I was too greedy going. And that's what I get for being too greedy. Thank you, Foster, for putting me in my place. Thank you. No. Side draft. You don't get my position. How dare you? Yeah, that was my fault. I will completely admit that was my fault. I think we might still pit, like the AI might still pit here.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 38 car.
Oh, pop there on the wall in turn one because it was clutching in. A moment for me. Oh, 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 whoa, whoa. There we go.
Past the 98 car.
Oh, he's in crash action. I thought he was gonna. I thought it was a little bit later when he started doing that. I might have to join him after this if we get wrecked out early. If we don't and he's still doing it, I'll join in with that. I might not live stream it though, but I'll join him. Depends on what happens here, cause if we wreck out of the first two races, it doesn't mean anything. Because we still have about 45 races to go. Now, if we wreck in the next 20 races, then yeah, there's a problem. Because that's going to bring us down so far down the championship standings. Right now we're in 28th because luckily there was already cars wrecked out and already cars that did not make it into the race, so it worked out. Darn. I mean, it's fine. We're turning mostly right, so yeah, we're turning mostly right, so the left sides will get more punishment than the right side. I actually hit 55 this time. Forgot about that instant green. That's the only reason why I like the cautions here. Is very quick. Oof. Trying to make a pass here on Pascal coming out of the pit lane. Almost destroys the 3 car there. Whoa.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind.
We just made 3 position there.
Okay, merge when you can. Whoa, 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 slow down.
It's just AI for you. It's just AI. And luck for me, because it actually gave me more positions, and now I'm further up in the running field than what I would have when coming out of pit lane there. Okay, we're doing this for a reason. Some people would like, get up there. I'm doing this for a reason, because if I'm wound up before the start and they're checking up, which someone's blowing up there, I think that's Pascal blowing up. You're there, Elmo Langley once again. That's Cale Yarbrough. Yeah, that's Cale Yarbrough blowing up. So Cale Yarbrough is done for today. Looks like the 97 is also done for today. Also looks like Billy Foster is either coming down pit lane or down for today. Okay, that was not a good strategy coming through the start there either. I kind of screwed that up, but I can make up for it going through the S's because of how they check up when they're side by side. Just do this. Okay, I'm using this now. When it's something like that, when I'm trying to avoid a wreck, I'm gonna cut the corner, obviously. Because I'm trying not to be a bad driver here. Even though it's still kind of a bad driver, but it's better than wrecking the whole field. If anyone complains, they can just, like, you know, wreck themselves when they race, I guess. Yeah, if you hit the hole in the middle of the track, you just get falling. I love that part of the track. I love having no damage, see how far up I can get. Okay, those signs would be dead if that was real life. Oh man, oh my god, this is getting a little crazy, guys. Come on, calm down. 29th. Now we're about to be in 30th. Stick Elliott gets by us here. Doesn't look like we're gonna win this race, but I bet you we're gonna win this race. Oh man. Wasn't expecting him to check up that quickly. I'm acting like an idiot right now. Hey, with stupidity comes great responsibility. I mean, some of these times it's not really my fault, it's kind of the AI checking up. Like right here, if I clipped the 31 right about now, it's just the AI crossing it over and trying to get ready for this next corner. Look at that, 3 wide. People say AI can't pass each other. 3 wide right now. They're holding it too. No problems. Oh, they checked out of it, but we're gonna come by 3 wide and pass those 2. And even Puntley, it seems like. Oh, or not, it's Roy Tyner. I thought it was Puntley. I'm used to the red 19 for Puntley, but that's Tyner. Similar schemes. It also has a 9. Got confused. Don't at me. There we go. Turn 1 pretty nicely. Keeping it there, get rolled in through here with a little lag, entering turn 2. Some of the old tracks that are like made, or that are like new nowadays, like that are made about like a year or 3 like a year to 3, you know.
Left side.
Oh man, come on, come on. Come on, can I grip the grass a little bit, get it turned? There we go.
Clear on the left.
Get by punt lane, which is the actual car
Right side.
that he's actually in.
Stay on the left. Stay on the left. Keep to the left. Clear on the right.
I think this is 39 to go now. Unless if he already passed the line. Yep, it's 40 to go. We are at lap 17. Should probably get the fuel up right about now, just to make sure we're not running out. Yeah, no, we're good. Got Panch in front of us. We're gonna go around, get a little contact with him, but not serious contact, just a little rub. Pushes us out onto the dirt. But in that case, actually helped us because we didn't wreck each other for it. Got Dan Gurney in front of us, who would have won in real life, I believe. I believe this was one of the ones he won, because I believe 69 and 68 he got beat, and also in 70. I think 69 and 70 he got beat by Petty, and then 68 I believe he got beat by Parnelli Jones. Cut Elmo off there. Again, a second, maybe get a better run off the last corner. Turn 9.
You're now in the top 20. Right side.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, please don't. Thanks. Got Norm Nelson. Got Rory Hillquist. We're just pretty much off-roading this race. We're rallying this race. Rallycross. It's cheap, I know, but like, even in NASCAR Legends, if you ever known that game, in the Riverside, they go through the dirt like hell. They just slam through the dirt. Also, in real life, they would slam through the dirt, so it's not too far off. It's definitely far from it's definitely far from the most realistic thing, because AI would not be checking up through the S's, because they will try to get single filed before they do that, not try to go side by side and check up with each other. Also, AIs would probably wreck more often too. They would probably slam the walls, flip over, go in the dirt a couple more times than usual. We're gonna force it, because we have the speed to get out of it. Where are we right now? I think we might be in the top 10. Here, there, the leaders are way out there. I'm just blinded by that. See, I think that's GC. It's either GC or James Hilton up there. There's one car over there. I don't see anyone else going down the long back straight. So, got Buck Baker, the winner of the first race of the season, in that Chevrolet. Yeah, that's James Hilton. And you got Jimmy Helms. You got Paul Goldsmith. I can tell. How many laps to go? 38. You can see that up there. We got 5 laps to go in fuel. So we've done about 15-ish laps now. And I only had 1 caution. And 1 pit stop. Well, actually 2 because of the caution, but you know. 1 green flag pit stop. There you go. It's definitely going to be a long race, but it's not going to be as long as Rockingham. especially when they wreck a lot there too. That was the one issue I was falling into during that race last season, the American 500. Got gold. Up turn 6. And then we go skip turn 7 and go straight down to turn 8. Get by window, get next to Hutcherson. Turn 8. Get down the back straight. Get a little wibbly off there. Yeah, there's multiple versions. There's a 70s version that I believe is converted from Legends, NASCAR Legends, that I used last season. There's not a 60s version with the low banking that in the 60s they would have used, or at least in 65 and 66 and 67. I can go one more lap than I do. Yeah, that's interesting. I think I just took the lead. Yep. Told you guys. You got the default version, you got an 83 version, yeah, I think an 87, a 91, 92, a 98, 99, a 2001, and I believe a 2004. No, I think 2003 is pretty much the 2004. Got a 2012 version, and a fictional 2016 version. That's all the ones you have. It's like with Northwest Pro. There's a lot of versions during eras. There's not a dirt track version of it though. From Northwest Pro, even though that would be kind of cool thing to have. Also, I believe that track's also ported from NASCAR Legends, but I think they actually touched it up more than all the other tracks did. Or that just looks better. No, I mean, we could go another lap. I think going a lap later than they are is probably going to give us an upper hand anyways. So I would like to have a group of people. 55 speed limit. That's why. That's Hilton coming in. I think someone stayed out. I don't know who that was, but someone stayed out, I believe. I think that's another guy that stayed out. Nope, he stinks.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
Come on. Come on. Let's go. That lost me time.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can. You got a slow car ahead.
I think that's the lap car up ahead. I think that's either that or someone's off somewhere. Nope, there's a lap car. Bobby Ellison. But I think we're not going to catch him in time. Be able to lap him. Because I think he might go down pit road soon. Like all of us did. I could have went one more lap, honestly. Especially since they went another lap, or those guys, the rest of the field did. At least some time because of the AI having their shenanigans, but at least it wrecked a bit. And this time successfully took 4 tires. Now I have to do 2 on accident. Did it say I'm back in second or I'm back in third. Fourth, I think it said. Yeah, fourth. Okay, I was correct. So that means third, second, and then lappers. Nope, we're in third now. Because first is now one car behind us. So we're in third because John Sears is going to be the leader. And then David Pearson's going to be second. I'm going to be fourth. Hutchinson's going to be... Or I'm going to be third. Hutchinson's going to be fourth. And then... I believe that was the 3 car. Oh, no. And then you got Goldsmith in 5th. Hilton 6th. And then Buck Baker is going to be in 7th. Even though I almost destroyed the corner there trying to look at that. I didn't lose that much ground, no. Should stop doing that, but no, as long as I don't wreck, it's fine. Okay, we got 33 laps left. We're about to come up to the lap 30 mark. Yeah, we're back in third, as I expected to be. This is where I expect to gain a lot on these guys in front of us. Just because I'm going to be kind of chopping the corners off just a little bit, not too much, like I've been. Getting closer. Yeah, any race you can have a couple, like maybe at least like 2-3 pit stops. It's always a good race in NR2003 because then you can like I did in the Road 600 once. I went from not in the series, but I did before I started the series. I was doing about 50% race at Charlotte, and I went from being a lap down on the first pit stop. And the second pit stop, and then the third pit stop, I got back on the lead lap, and then the fourth pit stop, I went about 10th, and then the last pit stop, I was able to get out first and actually lead until the end and won that race. Now, I have not been able to recreate that during the series. I've almost recreated it once during, I believe it was last season, but Pedro almost won that one. But then I think Nedger, I believe, was the one that stole it away from him to Nedger's real life championship and also end game championship. So that's one thing that's realistic about this series so far. We almost had Joe Weatherly win the 63 season. Well, he wasn't even close in the 62 season. And we just took the lead while I was saying that. Can't wait to get some lap cars going here. Get it real spread out, you know. Oh, he's getting a little action going there as I kind of chop his nose. 31 to go. I'm the leader, leading our lap. Oh man, a little over there. Almost blew turn 2, but you know, I powered out of it, and we're gaining on John Sears behind us. Now, this is usually the part where a lot of people would think this is kind of boring, but I think it just adds on to it, just because I am trying to gain more and try to save my stuff so I don't accidentally wreck myself. And also trying to get into the lappers. Getting their shenanigans. I do see one there turn into the coming to the last corner. I'm gonna go until the lap say 2. Whatever lap that is where we're coming down pit lane. 'Cause that's usually when the last group of people pit. Little adventure there, it's alright. Just let my left hand rest real quick. I think that little access road right there, I believe, was the original run up to turn 6. If not, then they made something there during the years of Riverside. I never heard of anything about the little runoff there. I haven't seen it because in the 70s version of this track, that's actually named 70s. The oldest version that we have of this track, and actually the oldest version like ever about this track. It has no access road there. It's just dirt and a wall. So there might have been some like short layout thing happening or something like that happening through there. Or for runoff, maybe give a better chance of actually being able to slow it down. I don't know why I'm doing that. That's interesting. That was an interesting line there. I was taking the North Roseboro All-Star line there. Okay, if it does not turn to 2 by the time... Oh, there we go, never mind. We're gonna come down. I was gonna say, if it doesn't turn 2 by the time we enter this corner right here, then I was not gonna pit this lap, but we're gonna pit this lap.
Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in second.
Perfect. Look at that pin shoot. That was perfect, man. Not this again. Okay. Got no one behind us, so we can just focus on our pit speed.
Keep it on 3,500 in second.
Looks like only one car that stayed out, and that's Buck Baker, it seems like.
Okay, you're
Because there was another car that passed by, but it would have shown up if I lost the position due to that.
car left,
That's a lap down car, that's easy to tell.
clear on the left.
I believe in real life, Bobby also drove that 24 car here and also had a lot of problems. Having a lot of spins.
Right. You got a slow car on the left.
So the car on the left. Just gonna watch out just in case. Might just be talking about these lappers in front of us.
We got trouble in the pit.
Oh, we got trouble in the pits. Not a problem. Don't think there's gonna be a caution though. Did Buck pit? Was he part? Oh, yep, there he goes. So I should be back in the lead then, if I'm correct here, and I'm seeing this right. Cause he didn't get me there, cause I was probably not. Yeah, I'm second, so and the leader pitted, and I was close enough to pass him, especially when they take tires too. I do too. So I'm guessing I'm the leader now. If not, then he probably got out somehow quicker than anyone else has recently. Also, that's Neil Castle's in front of us with a bent rear end. Can tell if I see who, or I can tell if it's Buck Baker if I see the car in the 87. Just a red 87. I believe Buck also won a couple races last season. I think he won at least once every season. Maybe not. Could be wrong. I know he won at least once last season, I believe. Early in the season. And he won the first race here. So, not surprising on those stats. Okay, just trying to get past Niels. Yeah, I was the leader. Okay. So I was not capping. Or going crazy about it. Try to get past Castles using the dirt. And our advantage of him slowing down. We have a 14-second lead, about to be a 15-second lead. So if we have any problems, we can try to minimize it by slowing down instead of just trying to power through it. Okay, if we go off in turn 2, I would rather not. I'd rather just spin the thing instead of slam right into a wall. Trying to power through it. Especially coming up to turn 6, if I get loose during the S's or get turned through the S's, I'm gonna slam into that wall, and I do not want to have that happen, so I'd rather just be easy about it. And if I have to, go through the third. Because
That car's a lap down.
this is going to be a little bit different than the last couple laps because I have 2 in front of me instead of just 1. I'm just gonna wait until turn 6 to get around Smith here, if I can.
All right.
Try to cross it over, maybe.
Clear on the right.
Lit up the rear tires a little bit. It's the fun part about turn 6. Come over the hill again, a little light. Oh, that's gonna screw all of us going turn 6, or turn 8. Jesus.
Clear.
Usually when I went at Riverside the first time around, I usually get a good season. Last season I didn't win at Riverside the first time, so I had a pretty bad season. In the grass a little bit, it's fine. Or dirt. Pretty much be a mixture of grass and dirt if it was in the 60s. This is the 80s version, so you gotta put that in the account. Oh, the wall popped there. Don't want that. We're about halfway. Well, we might have passed halfway, I just don't remember right, but I believe we're about to get halfway.
That car's a lap down.
Yeah, I know. I think that's Stick Elliott that I'm tracking down right now. So we have about a 16-second lead also. So we got no problems there. Yeah, it's Stick Elliott in front of us. Okay, he's gonna break way before turn 6, so I'm able to overtake him before turn 6. A little close there, but nonetheless get past him. Okay, remember, when the lap that you're on, if it hits 2 before turn 9, you pit. When that's gonna happen, don't know. It's gonna happen one of these laps though. One of these upcoming laps. I think maybe 2 more laps before it probably happens, or gets close to happening at least. Oh, this is gonna be a little interesting. I have 6 cars in front of us. No, that's actually 5. I counted wrong. Got 5 of them in a line, so we gotta probably try to get past them. Try to get past Pascal here.
Left side.
Try to use my straight line speed to get the rest all down the straightaway.
Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
Got Spencer.
On left.
You got my quiet. Drop in for a draft real quick. Oh, it's a little kind of game me back here. We get through here.
Clear.
Now we got Worth McMillan and Paul Connors.
On left. Still there. Clear on the left.
Get past that Pontiac there. How about Paul Connors brake when he brakes, and maybe we have a better chance of not wrecking each other.
Keep to the left.
Use the grass there on that, or the dirt there entering, so we don't cause any problems.
You got a slow car ahead.
I'm aware. Got Lewis and Rollins up in front of us. Ooh, almost hit Lewis there trying to get around him. Got Rollins in next.
Clear. Left side. Clear.
Okay, we're gonna pit 1, 2 right before turn 8. Oh, I went wide. It's gonna mess up our entry. Actually, it might not mess up our entry. I thought they were gonna catch me. That's why I said that, because I didn't want them running through us.
3,500 in second. We won't fix the damage. Go, go, go! Limit 55. Keep it under 3,500 in second. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 3,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
Down the back. Got 17 to go, coming to 18 this time. Maybe I'm finally, we're gonna try to go inside with him. Up here, and then outside coming to turn 9.
Stay on the left.
Work a little bit later, so then I can get past him and deal with the corner, and not have to deal with him. Ooh, man. Didn't expect that. Who was that? Was that Lund or is that, what's his name? Connor. Because there's an 05 and a 55. And currently the 55 is trying to commit wall.
Clear on the left.
This is Curtis coming up. No, this is Gurney. Where is he right now? 8th. Not bad. Even though I'm about to lap the whole field, but you know, not bad for Gurney. Because usually Gurney, even though rating-wise should actually be good here, it's actually kind of trash. Nope. Oh, too close to the wall. I thought I accidentally double shift there on the last shift because I thought I was gonna. I thought I actually went to neutral there. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our last pit stop coming up. And it's gonna be about like 10-8 to go when that happens. That was a weird movement. I don't know if that guy up there hit the wall or he was just coming off the corner and it looked weird. It's interesting. Get by Hillquist real quick if I can. Please. Thank you. I got Bobby Isaac, 26.
Left side. Keep to the right. Stay on the right. Clear.
Okay, when we come down to our last pit stop, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna quickly eat real quick, and then I'll be back.
That car's a lap down. Right.
Whoa, that's a little,
Clear.
that's a little bit much there on my part. Oh, the brakes, the brakes, the brakes. Don't end up like... Okay. Oh, the brakes are fading? Or are the tires fading? I don't know, it felt really heavy through there. To turn 9. Ooh, man. Okay, 11 to go. Just got one more pit stop. We might pit early this time around. Just so we can get it done. Because I gotta eat. But I know what we're eating, so I'm pretty sure I can get this done as quickly as possible. So we're gonna say maybe, if it hits 3 this lap, I will pit next lap. Like that, if it hits 3 before the end of this lap, like before I hit the start finish line. Because I'm gonna have to pit anyways if that was the case. Oh yeah, the tires are gone. Because of that little lockup I had before I almost hit the turn 6 wall.
We got just 10 more to go.
Well, I hit it, but I didn't hit it too hard. Probably the lockup saved us from it. If anything. The car kind of rotated. They got the big pack cars right here. Jesus.
Stay on the left. Clear on the right.
Big pack of lap cars.
Car left. Still there.
Got Roy Tyner right there. Next to me is Blackie Watt.
Right.
And I think behind me is Lewis. Here there is Petty.
Still there. Clear on the left.
Okay, we're gonna come in. Because I bet some people would come in with me.
Left side.
If I'm not wrong.
Stay on the right.
Looks like. Yeah, a couple people are coming down with me.
Clear on
Yeah,
the
a couple lap cars, so this ain't too early. Keep it 2 gallons just to make sure we can make it all the way. Okay, and now I'll be back in a second. Hold on. Is my mic loud enough? Because sometimes if I push it wrong, it just goes quiet. But anyways, I'm back. You can hear or not. We could have probably stretched it maybe a lap more. Oh yeah, we might have to pit again anyways, especially if we get a caution of some sorts. Might still have to do that. Well, the first wreck was caused by knee game turn. And it shows that the AI has aggressiveness, but we need that to cause another caution somehow. That is not involving me, or involves me in being done, or anyone else being done. I just need someone to spin. That's about it. If someone just spins for me, that'll be good. So I would think everyone else would pit. Just have this ready just in case. Jesus. Pass McQuag there in 98. On the outside of Worth McMillan. Jimmy Helms right there. Yeah, I've been through this a lot of Riverside races because this is probably one of the longer races. So it's not as long as some other races like Rockingham. It's not as tiring because it's a road course, so you're not just doing the same thing over and over. Here, sometimes you'll be looser in certain corners than others, and you gotta be used to that. Also, since there's no cautions, you're kind of just going, or pretty much no cautions, and everyone's pretty much spread out. You can get going in a rhythm, and you can actually feel good instead of having more wrecks and having more cautions, and then kind of being out of a rhythm and kind of getting more and more tired of it. That's how I kind of feel with Darlington in the 60s version in this game. Kind of sucks because of that. Because they will just because of turn 3 and 4 being so tight, it causes wrecks because of it. Atlanta, the only reason why it seems boring is because it's so big, and you only can really use one line. And also the fact that sometimes I just get wrecked out in like the first couple laps. I've only won there I think twice. Once in the 62 season, I think once in the 63 season. That's about it. Every other time I either got wrecked or finished somewhere else that wasn't first. Now I can't wait. One thing is I can't wait is a new type of race that's gonna happen this season is that the fact that I'm doing another ARCA race after the ARCA 200 at Daytona for the Speedway video of Daytona. Because I'm doing that, the duels, and then the 500 obviously in one video. So you pretty much get 4 races in one video, but 3 races that I actually compete in. And I think it was the season before last season, the season I won a championship, I did the ARCA race, and I wrecked out about halfway through the race. Because I believe there was a big one down the back. Oh darn. That's fine. It's kind of my fault for doing this at this time anyways. I should kind of done it here earlier, tomorrow. Also, he'll probably do something tomorrow anyways, so. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna do, actually, today's Thursday. Tomorrow we will have the Daytona video out. Tomorrow I will do a stream of, oops, I actually short shifted, it's fine. I might do a stream of your, Lethal Company or some Battlefield, since I got 1, 3, and 4. And then, that'll be tomorrow. Saturday.
Just 5 more to go.
Saturday I'm gonna do, oh! That's what I was, oh man, I kept this series on hold and I did not remember that I had it. Or I can, in between, doing the 66 season, I can start that modified season that I was gonna do with the new modified mod. Thing is about those videos, I'm gonna keep those as videos, and they're gonna be full length. So you guys can see where I screw up, where I might have kind of cheated the system a bit, or where I absolutely died. Because that was one thing I kind of forgot to do. Either that or I might do it in summer. If I do it in the summer, it's fine. At some point I'm going to do my last Legend of Zelda video. No, I don't mean like I'm never playing Legend of Zelda game over again. It's not like I hate those games. I love those games. It's just right now, I don't feel like playing Skyward Sword, so I'm going to try to make a video off of Twilight Princess. Try to keep it under an hour. If it gets to an hour, I might just cut it up in parts like I did with Tears of the Kingdom. Really, I should just do that with every game that's that long and draining. There might be a Battlefield 1 video out soon, like another clips video, but it might be my last one on Battlefield 1. And I might do one more for Battlefield 5 too, and then I'm just going to be playing Battlefield 2042 for a little bit until my PlayStation Plus run out on the PlayStation, and then play with 1, 2, or 1, 3, and 4, but not every day, obviously. I might play Battlefield 1. I might do some live streams after a while, but that'll be like the last Battlefield 1 video. Won't be the last time that you see on the channel, but it'll be the last video.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,500 in seconds.
I think my stupidity of driving while talking, not paying attention, is actually making me save gas. Because I went from being almost not able, or coming to about a lap more, to about almost three laps more, so. Oh, and I reckon. Oh my god. Goldsmith got turned. See, I told you the aggression level is high. It can happen. Now, we might not be able to get green again. This is the one issue. Because since I did not pass the pace car, or I was not coming off of turn 9, we might actually end this race on the caution. Unless, if luckily, or if we can, somehow get a one lap to go right as I get to the pace lap, or pace car. But I don't think that's going to be happening. So this is pretty much, since I have about a minute lead, I'm just backing it out and letting these guys pass. Let them have their lap back. If you're talking about like the footage, it's not the footage is not slow. It's I've been having a lagging issue recently. I think it's just my motherboard kind of going to poo. Let them pass. Boom. 2 laps ago. We at this point are probably gonna win. There's about a 95% chance. The game crashes. That's gonna be stupid. And the one car just wrecks himself. Pretty much have a minute lead on John Sears, so even if we do go green, I think we'll still be fine. Might do a quick burnout, because back in these days I didn't really do burnouts. I don't really take time doing burnouts. Because I like keeping it realistic. I'll do a burnout, since this is also my home track. If it was still alive, because I do live in California. That's why if you see all the races that I'm gonna, or the select few races I'm doing are probably there's a lot in California, because I really have a place for them. Just pass me, come on. Go run outside. There you go, look at that. Norm Nelson made it through. No problems. So, what we have here is one car was the only car retired, which was the Yarborough. Billy Foster is 3 laps down with Cuckoo Marlin, Blackie Watts, and Bobby Allison 2 laps down. And then from Goldsmith down to Castles are all 1 lap down. A couple of them are not lap down anymore. And then from Sears to Nelson are not. So there's 11 cars on the lead lap after that race. What else can we see? The fact that there's second there, 10 seconds back, so he's pretty far back. And then of course Nelson regrouping with the field. Just imagine it's like 1 to go. It's just a run to the line. They're just like, screw it, just quicker. Cut the corner a little bit, even though it's a pace lap. And Goldsmith just got dumped. Pace car going a little too fast.
Whoa, slow down.
Yeah, I back to Dirt Effects. I also got the update. Unless there was an update right just now. Which I don't have that, but I have the latest update. Just I haven't been able to show them because some of the dynamic stuff, and also the fact that it's not easy to get them popping up. There we go. Coming down to the line. Under caution, but the checkered flag nonetheless.
You won! I don't care what they say about you. You're okay in my book.
Once that thing goes off, I'm just gonna go into turn 2 here and just spin it around. Okay. Guess we're doing it now. A couple of 360s, you know. Hold on, can I even do this? Hold up. Hold on. Try and test time. Nope, too much grip. You're too much grip or not enough torque. Now, if I did that in real life, it would have flipped over right there. I say leave it here for now. This is a good spot. A lot of fans over here. Okay. So now, let's see what happened to Goldsmith on that last couple laps. Because he just got completely dumped. So he's with Hutchison and Wendell Scott. They're coming up on the car. He slows down just a little bit. I think they just missed Q here. They go 3 wide. Yep, right there. So 3 wide is what screwed him. And now in real life he would have flipped over because of, you know, Riverside. I could do a burnout, it's just I think, you know. Oh, we're 6 in the standings, so that helped us a lot. Luckily, it did not break. That's great. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. No, I did not crash, because if it did crash, I was gonna be mad. Because I wasted about 2 hours of my life, and then I had to do another hour of that. It's good. It's good. If it crashed in the beginning of it, I was not gonna be that mad. I was just gonna restart, but you know. Okay, well, that'll be the end of the stream. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Daytona Speed Weeks video of 66.